With over 400 years of history, Ye Olde Kings Head in Chester is said to be one of the most haunted locations in Britain. Since joining the My Haunted project, it has become renowned for its over 1,000 eyewitness accounts of paranormal happenings.
Is that you moving?
No. What is going on? That's mental. Commonly known as My Haunted Hotel, this experience gives you the chance to investigate across 3 floors of history and hauntings, all under 24-hour surveillance. My name's Axel, and his name is Sean, and tonight we return to Ye Olde Kings Head for what is our second visit. But this time, we will be investigating not only the hotel, but the bar area and beyond.
Where was that from? Was it?
And as always, the cameras never stop rolling. As we arrived, we were provided with a REM pod and an EMF meter to assist us in our investigation if we choose to use them, along with a walkie-talkie to radio through if we needed the host to debunk or to check back for any noises to outrule human interference. We were then assigned our room, and this time we were allocated room 3. Originally forming part of room 2, a dividing wall now separates these 2 rooms from the last major restoration in the early 1900s. You will notice this room has a large number of mirrors. This was done to test the theory that mirrors not only aid in paranormal sightings, but to also test the common theory that mirrors act as portals. We have had some noteworthy captures within this room, the most famous being when 2 debunkers came to try and explain the paranormal activity that occurs here. While standing near the bathroom door, one of their shirts was notably pulled, which was captured on multiple cameras. We find the doorway to the bathroom quite a hot spot within this room, and unusual readings of EMF have been documented when asking about a woman who may have lost her baby here. So of course tonight when we do sleep in this room, that's something that we will be investigating. Back in 2023, we had unusual moments where the cameras went down within this room. Shortly after coming back online, a baby crying was heard within the room, which backs up this theory. Home to the Black Mirror, a part of the Haunted collection, this room has also produced some interesting moments throughout early 2024, with someone seemingly trying to barge through the door. This has happened on a number of occasions. Now imagine if we're there and we hear someone trying to barge through that door. What are you going to do, Sean?
Absolutely break it.
Now the great thing about this door is it actually has a bell on the door handle on the other side.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if that bell does go off, and it's something that we can actively call out for to say if there is anything in the corridor, then can you ring the bell? But let's get on with the investigation. I hope it's a good one. We headed to room 5. This room is known to be haunted by 2 children's spirits, known as Billy and Sarah.
Alright, so we're now in room 5, and in this room, last time, we did have...
A very big knock.
Yeah, we got 2 big knocks in this room, so hopefully we'll get something again. This is...
That doll's not on there. We've just walked into room 5 and the doll is on the floor, the one that's normally sat on the edge. Do you know when that fell off?
I'll have a look now. I did see them all sort of stop before they left room 5, so I wonder if it's happened.
How does it sit on?
Wonder if it's happened just as they were leaving. Yeah, it actually fell before we went up during the brief. We didn't even realise, and the guys that went into the room have just sort of left it on the floor. So yeah, that we didn't even realise it. It had fallen during the brief roughly.
Okay, so the spirits in this room are known to be of Billy and Sarah. Quite recently in the hotel, there has been a DVP, a direct voice phenomenon, on the stairwell of the child apparently calling out and saying, "My name is Billy." So that's kind of confirmed that this spirit does reside in the building. Myself and Sean have been in this room before. Hello once again, my name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we've had some communication in this room that was confirmed to not be any of the other residents or any of the other people staying in the hotel at the time. It was most likely paranormal. It was most likely a spirit. Billy or Sarah, are you in this room with us now? If you are, could you knock twice for us, please? If there is somebody in this room with us, could you make a noise like this?
Did you hear that? Axel,
No.
I had a thunk. If anyone is in here with us, that's me, Sean, and Axel over there, could you make this noise? You had that. Did you hear that? Axel.
I think I heard something. It sounds like it came from that corner again, just like one knock. If somebody's trying to communicate with us in this room, could you be a bit louder for us, please, so we definitely know that you're there?
Give us one loud. What?
That was a door. That was definitely a door.
We just heard a loud bang. Was that someone's door closing?
So, no, it was not any doors that I can see. And that's so, as I radioed you then, Dan just walked through the door that would have been the door. So if you didn't hear the bang again then it isn't Dan. He's on his way down now, so you might just hear him walk past. Yeah, I don't know where that's come from.
Okay.
Told ya.
So this room again is giving us some results. So we know that somebody is here with us. Thank you for communicating. Is that Sarah that's with us? Could you knock for us like this, please, Sarah?
Is it Billy?
Knock once if it's Billy. Knock twice if it's Sarah, please. Is the spirit that's with us another resident of the hotel?
Je m'appelle Sean.
Je m'appelle Axel. Is Madame LaRouge with us tonight?
I heard us knock then.
That was a thud.
I heard. Hiya, we're getting a lot of like knocks or thunks or whatever from the corner of the room near the window. Can you just check if that's a car for us, please?
If you get quite close to it, does it sound like it could be the pipes in the corner? We've had that before.
I've heard the sound of the pipes. It doesn't sound like it. Sounds like thudding.
So we've just been hearing some definite knocking noises or thunks or whatever you want to call it. Some gentle taps, I suppose, is probably the best description after we have been trying to contact the spirits of Billy, Sarah and Madame LaRouge. We're not sure if they are actually paranormal noises but we don't have an explanation for them yet. We have radioed in to Brett in the control room, and he is checking for us now if it's cars outside or something like that. But they did come very quickly after we had asked for a noise to be made. It seemed like a very intelligent response, would you say, Axel? What?
That was a door. That was definitely a door.
I heard us knock then.
That was a thud.
I heard.
Now, we can't be 100% sure whether these noises were paranormal or not, but we did have them checked by the hosts, and there seemed to be no explanation for them. Another interesting thing to note is that when we was watching the footage back, we think we have captured what we believe to be an EVP. Just take a listen to this.
Billy or Sarah, are you in this room with us now? If you are, could you knock twice for us, please? Billy or Sarah, are you in this room with us now?
Now, we didn't hear this noise whilst we were physically in the room, and that's why we believe it to be an EVP, an electronic voice phenomena. Here it is from another angle.
Billy or Sarah, are you in this room with us now?
Again, because we didn't hear it in the room at the time of recording, there was no way for us to check it back or to get the host to check it back. But let us know in the comments down below what you believe this noise to be. With a few interesting occurrences in room 5, we spent the next 30 minutes in room 6. During our first overnight stay at the hotel, we slept in room 6 and conducted a long investigation in this particular room with multiple confirmed happenings of no explanation other than paranormal. However, on this occasion the room had a totally different feeling, one of emptiness, and fell completely silent.
I don't even feel like there's anything in here.
No, it feels empty.
Yeah.
I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just saying, in room 5, I felt something there.
Yeah, room 5 felt a lot different than here.
As we were unable to get any activity from room 6, we headed across to the infamous room 8. Room 8 has produced some of the most heart-stopping activity throughout the past 2 years, as it's usually home to what some claim to be the most haunted artefact in the UK, the Grace Doll. However, during this visit in particular, the Grace Doll had been removed from this room for experimental purposes, to see if any activity occurs in that room when the doll is not present. The doll had been placed downstairs in what is now known as the Brothel Area, where we will be investigating shortly. But first, would any activity occur in room 8 without the doll being present?
So both myself and Sean are now in this room to see if anything can communicate with us without the Grace Doll being in here. And of course, this is a rare look inside this here as well. Just point the torch down there. As you can see, there's nothing in there. And what you'll also notice as well is that there's dust all the way down either side of the box, which says to me that nothing's been moved or disturbed throughout time. Literally, the doll has just been taken off the top and moved to a different room.
Well, that is dust.
Is there anything in here with us now? Could you make yourself known, please?
We can hear tapping in the other room. Could you?
No.
Like floorboards.
If there's anyone in the other room, could you do that noise again for us, please?
Could you copy a knocking sound like this for me, please?
Are the spirits that are here happy that the doll's been moved?
Give us one of these for yes, and two for no. Do you understand what I'm asking? It doesn't have to be that loud. It could just be a for yes and a for no. Do you think you'd be able to do that? Did you hear that?
We know that this room has had spirits in it before the grey stole was introduced to this room. Have those spirits come back? Are any of those spirits here? Show us where you are in this room.
Copy this sound, please.
Before we were to take part in our group session with the grey stall downstairs, and with room 8 falling almost completely flat, Sean and I decided to split up. I would head to room 1 and Sean would head to room 2, to see if being alone and in a more vulnerable position would assist us in communicating with any spirits. You know, it's interesting because we've only been investigating for 2 hours now, and in one of the rooms earlier we had a few knocks. I think it was room 5 where we've had some activity previously while we've been in this building. But apart from that, it's been a fairly quiet night. Hopefully the energy of the other guests and the energy of the building will ramp up. But this is the reality of paranormal investigations. Some nights there can be a lot, like our experience here last time. And some nights there can be not that much.
Anyone in here?
I've been in buildings where I feel like the energy's building sometimes, and it feels like something's going to happen. But for the most part tonight, it's just feels completely dead, completely silent. Flat would be the word I'd use to describe it. And I suppose that's the reality. That's the fun. But to me, I do find it relaxing. I find it quite therapeutic to be in the silence, the darkened environment, and calling out, hoping that something might happen, hoping that I can communicate.
Is that the sheep? Could you knock once for me, please? I just heard a knock. making utter no noise. I just heard a knock.
Hey, Room 2, we actually kind of heard you mention the knock. We've just checked it back. We can hear that clearly on the camera. We can confirm that that was in Room 2.
Okay, so there was a knock in here with me.
In this room, the curtain on the right-hand side of the bed has moved in the past. Could you do that again, please? Could you move the curtain on the end of the bed? During this stay, the hotel was fully booked with a large number of people. We had hoped that the combined energy of humans would assist us in the communication of spirits, yet there was not much activity reported from any of the other guests either. We all joined together in the Brothel Area to bring all of our energy together. The grey stole had been placed in the centre of the table for this night only, to conduct a group investigation.
Good evening. There's been lots of items reported moving in this part of the building. We've brought an item down today called the Grey Stole. It only resides within room 8. If you can hear us, Jeanette, or any of the other residents of this building can hear us, can you make a noise, please? If you moved an item behind the bar earlier, can you do that again? Can you move one of these glasses? You've done it before.
Should we go around the room? Axel, starting with you. Do you want to introduce yourselves? Everyone just kind of just say their name out loud, see whether or not that gets anything going.
Hello, my name is Axel.
Hello, my name is Tom.
Hello, my name's Carol.
Hello, my name is Megan.
Hi, my name's Fraser.
Hi, my name's Esther.
Hello, my name's James.
Hi, my name's Nicola.
Hi, my name's Carl.
Hi, my name's Ashley.
Hi, my name's Will.
Hello, my name's Emma.
Hello, my name is Sean.
My name's Dan.
My name's Brett. Is there anyone here who can tell us their name? We've introduced ourselves. Could you introduce yourself? If you cannot speak, can you move something or make a noise where you're stood? What's that?
Sound like a little girl.
Yeah.
That way. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
If that was you, Spirit, could you do that again for us, please?
Was that over there again?
Yeah.
Did you?
If that's you making noises, can you do that again, please? Maybe louder?
Where was that from?
That was right behind you.
Was it?
I was saying, it's like that.
Stood cross-armed, like
Yeah.
stood still. Dude, that was upstairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I thought that was
Something like there.
Yeah.
that is
So
upstairs.
this is 5 and then 6 is sort of here.
Can we hear your voice in here?
Little tap somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you like this attention, or do you wish we were gone? Tap once for yes, 2 for no.
Whoa. That was loud on that one.
Is that over here somewhere?
I feel like that was right over there.
Sounds like room 6 almost upstairs.
You would say.
Of course it's room 6. That's where I'm
Brilliant.
sleeping.
How do you feel about us bringing this doll in here?
So if you make a noise, we can hear you.
No.
That was right behind the bar just then, right?
Yeah.
They're not. That was you behind the bar. Can you move again?
Whistle.
That's people outside.
Oh,
Again.
that was a drag.
What was that?
It was my bum.
What was that?
Oh, yeah.
I felt that on the floor a little bit.
Yeah.
Tap on a window.
Or make a really big noise.
That would be
Oh,
nice.
nice.
It's
Thank
all
you.
upstairs though.
It is.
Come downstairs.
God, they really love playing up there, don't they?
Oh, come here.
Toilet's empty as well.
So, you know, I think a lot of these things that we hear, like the theory generally is, if you guys are upstairs now, you'd have heard these noises upstairs,
Yeah.
and it's irrelevant to hear. I think. I think these are the noises. If you actually sit in here all day, I've sat there doing work for a day, and you hear just these noises anyway. I think that what we're hearing essentially is what would have been heard up there anyway. We just happen to be sat here together.
But then we would have thought it were each other as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, when there's
100%,
all up there, it's
Yeah.
yeah,
You'll hear those noises and think that's absolutely bound to be someone in the next room.
yeah.
Yeah.
With so much activity coming from upstairs, we sent Sean up there to where we think the noises were coming from, room 5, and to see if the activity continued with an eyewitness alone and in the secluded area.
Yeah, just give us heads up if you guys, if you hear anything up there now.
I've been sent up because we're getting a lot of noise up there, and I wanted to see if noise would be made up here while everyone's down. So I'm the only one upstairs at the moment. Everyone else is downstairs in the Brothel area, and I'm basically the canary down the mine shaft.
We're told there was stairs that went from here up to room 5. Is this true? Do you still walk from this room upstairs? There's someone upstairs in room 5. They're on their own. Are you able to knock the doll off upstairs? Or make a sound within that room? Sorry. Just a calm intro up there now.
Yeah.
Can you make a noise for me, please? A bang or a knock? I heard plenty when I was downstairs.
I found that. Where did it come from then? Did you hear a bang upstairs then?
I didn't hear anything.
It did sound that direction.
Okay, you can head on down now.
Well, I think that yielded absolutely nothing.
The group investigation seemed to get more of a result than any other part of the night, but all activity seemed to have stopped when Sean left the group. We headed to an unexplored room for ourselves and with some other of the group to investigate the cellar.
Did you copy this sound? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Don't think that's... Is that the sound of a car door?
No. Definitely up
It
there.
sounded like
but-
it came from right
Yeah,
above us.
actually, to be fair.
But it could be people in by.
If that was you, Spirit, could you do that again for us, please?
What was
Out there.
Oh, that was good.
Is there anybody here?
What the hell?
Could you make that noise again for us, please?
Wow, what was that?
Could you touch that green light for us?
Make it go
What
orange
was
or
that?
red.
Did anybody here else see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It's when you concentrate.
That goes off on its own. It goes off on its own.
That's me. Jesus Christ.
Now my heart's going.
Well, that was plenty of energy.
Well, I'll be up for so long and then that's it.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know what it does, but someone's told us that it goes off on its own. It's not like paranormal.
We now investigated the bar area, which again didn't produce much activity apart from this.
Should we call
Yeah, go on.
Did you hear that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did that, yeah,
That was
but I
glasses.
assumed it was an actual person. Yeah, it sounded like someone just like walked into them.
What was that?
That sounded, yeah, turning on and off, yeah.
There's a water tap in there because there's a tap out there.
That definitely sounded like a tap, unless they've got another explanation. That's what it sounded like. It'll be mental to see if there is actual water around there. You know what I mean? It sounded like that. You know what?
That's exactly what it
That's the
sounded
noise,
like.
Yeah. The second one. It was dry, right? Okay. Is there something that makes a noise over there, like a tap,
Like a shh.
or like steam going off?
No.
We literally just heard like.
It sounded like a tap being turned on and off, or steam. Shh.
Really?
Yeah.
Loud, clear.
Oh.
We have just tested it, so there will be water. And now that we had all investigated as a group, we headed to our designated rooms, with ours being room 3.
Not doing it now. Just leave it there. It's not doing it anywhere now. That was weird.
That's right outside the door.
Nobody there.
I just heard a knock.
Where did it come from?
In here. That was mad.
That was weird.
So we literally just heard someone right outside the door.
Only that camera's on.
We literally just heard someone right outside the door. Opened it, and there was no one there, and we didn't hear a door open or close, and you can hear doors open and close. And then when we were outside, we heard a thunk coming from in this room. A loud thud. Is there a room right next to us here?
No, that's the corridor that leads up.
So there's no room next to us. The room next to us on that side, it didn't come from here, it came from this direction, because I had my head half in and half out. That's
people. Looking at the voices.
It's alright.
See, now you can hear the difference between spirit outside and human outside. That had weight behind it. Human weight. Whereas the noises we heard earlier, there was none of that.
No.
It was creaks, but it wasn't human weight behind it.
No.
And the same thing happened last time to us in room 6.
Mm-hmm. Stop now.
There's definitely something in the corner of that room. That's so.
Did you hear that?
What?
That dragging noise.
Bed.
So. Okay. No, there was a.
Yeah, it sounded like. That's what I mean. I thought it was the bed, like.
No, that was like a chair dragging.
No, it weren't that.
That was.
But it was in the exact same time that I sat up.
Yeah.
We never have anything on the room pods.
No.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't really get much activity though. Oh, it's really cracking. My feet.
Alright.
That was in the bathroom.
Can you make that noise again for us, please?
Is there somebody in the bathroom? In the lavatory?
Can you come out to us, please?
We tried to recreate the situation where the debunkers t-shirts got pulled, but it gave us no results.
We have seen before, on camera, a spirit pull a man's t-shirt. Pull a man's shirt. Is there a spirit here with us now that could do that to one of us? Could you touch one of us? Could you tug on our clothing?
But with multiple noises happening in the corridor, we decided to place the camera outside there, to 100% eliminate the possibility of it being human interference from other guests in the building, and confirm that for ourselves as we continued our investigation in room 3.
Whoa.
That's just disappeared.
Right, let's put that on top of there since this mirror got a reading a minute ago.
Can it stand up?
Whoa!
Is that because it's...
Whoa.
Can you use your energy to make that light go up again, please?
Stop doing it now.
Can you take that light to orange for us?
It's try it. Do that again. But more this time. Stay on the light. Yo!
Thank you for that, thank you. That's great, that's orange. Is this a man that's with us? Could you take that light up again if it's a man, please?
Are you in one of the mirrors?
Whoa, my God, that's high. That is high.
You're in a mirror. Are you trapped in one of the mirrors? You're not a witch, are you? It's a witch. Are you the witch that's trapped in the mirror?
Now this is mental because we've not been getting this at all anywhere.
Anything.
We've never had anything like this either.
No.
Thank you for communicating with us, Spirit.
Throughout the investigations that we have done across multiple locations, we have never got any activity, whether intelligent or not, from an EMF meter. But as we conducted our final section of the investigation, we experienced this.
Would you be able to communicate with us through a knock? If you're a witch trapped in a mirror, could you knock like this for us, please? Did you sacrifice your baby? Did you sacrifice a baby?
And the crazy thing is, we've just done this by chance. Because Sean was taking EMF around. He started spiking slightly there.
And which sacrificed her baby?
And then we started getting spikes there, we've just placed it there and it's reacting to something.
Crazy. I'm just thinking, is there a light on the other side of that wall?
Yeah, but if there was a light on the other side of that wall, like these, it'd be going off the whole time.
It's not going off to the lights.
Exactly, it'd be going off the whole time.
Remember the woman who lost her baby?
Yeah.
I've just asked it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just... Is that responding to what you're saying, or is that responding to...
When you watch this back, listen to the questions.
Yeah, I am.
You're a witch who sacrificed your baby.
Now, we haven't got any historical background or context to this, so we don't know anything, but we're getting some responses on this. We've never had responses before, but let me time this, see when it goes off again. So it's going off now, see when it stops, that's 40 seconds. Let's see if it goes off again. That's after 2 seconds, that's after 6 seconds. So there's no, like, every 30 seconds or whatever. And that's staying on red for so long. Stop.
Do you want us to leave this room? Light it up again if you want us to leave this room. Okay, I think it wants us to stay.
Yeah, it wants us to stay, it lit up. Can you take the light to yellow for us and hold it on yellow?
Yeah, can you make it go halfway, not to red?
It did it, but it just went straight up. Hold it on yellow. Take the lights down to yellow for us and hold it on the yellow. In the middle. Take the lights down for us. Not to red, to yellow. And hold it in the middle. Up a little bit more to yellow, yes, that's it. And hold it on yellow. A little bit more. A little bit more to the yellow. One more. That's on the yellow.
That's doing it.
Thank you very much for that.
Like it's.
That's on yellow. That's on yellow. You can see that what it's doing is it's so much and then it's like going weaker, and it's too weak and then it's going a bit harder.
I want to do the Estes method now.
The thing is, it's not like we can ask this. I know what you're saying about the Estes method. It's not like we can ask this questions that's like gives us definite answers. Do you know what I mean? So it's like we could ask it yes or no questions, but it just seems to be it's doing what we're asking it but not answering questions like that. Going to orange was crazy. Do you know what I mean?
It's completely stopped now. We're not looking at it, we're not paying attention.
We're not talking to it, we're not doing anything. It's not doing it at all. So now we are going to be doing the Estes method through the Necrophonic app. Again, it'll be interesting to know if we do get any intelligent responses. We do have the K2 meter on there, still going, to see if we do get any spikes in response to the questions as well. Over by the doll, we do have a cat's ball, as you can see there, so that might light up as well. And of course, Sean's going to have noise cancelling headphones on. He's also got another set of headphones over the top of those to make sure that he definitely can't hear me. And he does have a blindfold on too, so he can't see what I'm saying or lip read. So any intelligent responses are going to be the most authentic that they can be. We do have a device on that's scanning through different signals. Could you tell us your name through that, please? Are you trapped in the mirror?
I am trapped.
Are you trapped in the mirror that I'm pointing to? Are you in the black mirror?
Yeah.
I'm going to be quiet here. Can you tell me again if you're trapped in the black mirror?
Fight.
How was you trapped in the mirror?
Master.
Did your master trap you?
Drink well. It's a lot of stuff coming through in French.
Madame LaRouge, is that you?
Something just screamed in this.
I just heard a tap. Who's screaming? Do you need help?
Spray. Or was it pray? Might have been pray.
Do you need help?
Please pray.
Do you want us to pray for you?
Help.
I've just
Help.
I've just been saying, do you want us to help? And he's just repeated help twice.
Where is he?
Where is who?
My God. Do you have a name? What's your name?
No.
You don't have a name. Is that you making the green light go up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Here now.
Make a noise.
We are in the corridor.
Shut up.
Here now. Leave us. That was a woman crying, leave us.
Who am I talking to? How many people am I talking to?
5.
Can I have one of their names?
Mama.
Mummy. I've got Mummy. Give me another name.
Jack.
Jack.
It was in a woman's voice though.
Is Jack your son?
No. Man's voice.
Who's Jack?
Move.
As you
Don't
said,
want.
you don't want to move. Why? Who's making?
This.
Who's making you move?
Use. Feel.
What do you feel?
Murder.
You feel murder. Did someone murder you, or do you want to murder someone? How old are you? Or at what age did you die?
6.
So you're a child. Did you die in this pub? Did you die in this inn? The K2
Yeah.
is going absolutely nuts. You died in this inn. And you were 6 when you died. Are you Billy or Sarah?
And down.
What? There were definite footsteps outside then.
You're done. There.
Is someone outside?
Yeah.
Is someone in the corridor?
Bill.
Was that you in the corridor?
One. You're moving.
What?
Touch.
Touch what? What are you touching?
The book.
There was just a massive footstep outside. Was that you?
Whoa.
What?
That's how... Oh my god, it sounded like Latin. Velamel or Lelamel. And then it sounded like footsteps.
There were...
Can't hear anything. Yeah?
Axel.
What?
You don't know.
What?
Right? You know when you just said it sounded like Latin and footsteps?
Yeah.
Big footsteps outside.
Really?
Right? Yeah. You know when you said Beale?
Yeah.
Do you know what I was doing?
What?
I had loads of footsteps outside the door.
Yeah.
Open the door. No one there.
You open the door?
Yeah. Open the door. No one there. As I'm looking,
get off the bed.
As I'm looking out of the door down the corridor, I hear you say, "Beale."
Really? I said that. I know what you're referring to. I said that exactly as I heard it.
And I shit myself.
Was any of that intelligible? Because
yes,
to me it just
felt
like gibberish.
I said.
That was a definite 2 creaks or taps.
Axel.
Bomb.
Axel. There was 8.
That's just gone up when I've mentioned the taps. 8?
8 footsteps. That's why I went to the door.
One after the other?
Yeah.
You are having a laugh.
It was like someone walking down the corridor, Axel. Creaking the floorboards. I was convinced someone was out there. That's why I opened the door. I even said, "Someone's out there, can you tell me?" No one responded, Axel. Have you been in the corridors? Have you been walking around a lot in there?
That's spiking up to red again. Now it stopped.
We're getting crazy activity in here. Come in. Sorry, are you going back?
What?
Oh, it's this fucking...
This is
doing it
going
again.
mental. We're going off on command.
Oh.
And
if we paid attention to ours, it would go off. As in, it would stop flickering.
Yeah. Oh really? It would stop if you paid attention?
Yeah.
With ours, if we're not paying attention to it, it just stops.
Yeah.
But then, if we ask it, it goes up.
I'm so excited. This has been going mental for about 2 hours.
You saw it, it's completely stopped now.
Ask it a question, Axel, it responds to you. Yeah, we won't do it now, but...
Could you make that light go to red for us again, please? If you're still with us, could you make the light go to red for us, please?
Every time it goes off...
There you go, bang.
Thank you.
When I ask it to go to red. Thank you very much.
Every time we hear it...
And now could you make the light stop for me, please? What is going on? That's mental. As always in our overnight investigations, we don't stop the cameras from rolling, but leaving the cameras rolling throughout the night on this particular investigation was completely different from our findings last time we stayed in room 6, with next to no activity happening. With a high spike in what seemed to be intelligent activity in the EMF meter the night before, we decided to take the opportunity in the morning to try and debunk the activity before leaving the hotel. If the witch is still with us from the black mirror, could you affect the light on that black box on top of the mirror by taking it from green to red, please, like you did last night? Is there somebody in the corridor that can take the light from green to red, please? Nothing. At all. So the question is, why was it doing that last night? Clearly there's nothing on the other side of the wall that's making it spike, because it would be doing it now. The conditions in here don't change apart from it becoming night today. And there is no milligauss readings whatsoever. No EMF detected. Can you take the light from green to red for me, please? Nothing for over 2 minutes. So Sean and I have come into room 2, next hours of the morning, and we've got one of the EMF detectors that we was using from the other room, and we think that the mirror that we had it on top of in the first place was around here somewhere. There's no other lighting or fixtures anywhere else on the wall. What we're doing is we're just testing the EMF around these 2 lights, just to make sure that nothing on this side of the wall can affect it.
Turn the lights on. Turn the switches on, see if that goes okay.
Just let me...
tap on the wall to make sure exactly where it is.
So Sean's now tapping on the side of the wall where he is. Tap again. Are you tapping there? There. So that's where the mirror is there.
Okay, so it's not right by the lights. There could be wires there, but...
There could be wires there. But it wasn't doing it all the time.
No, and it's right by an electrical thing now. It's inside an electrical thing.
How do I switch these lights on?
I don't know, you can. Yes.
Put it near that light, that's on.
Okay, so I'm dropping something.
What? Nothing. So I think it's safe to say that what we was experiencing last night is something that we was communicating with, don't you?
I mean, the controls are... I'll go put this back in the other room and see.
Yeah, but we've already done that this morning.
Yeah, but if the light's on and it's doing it, then it's a difference, isn't it? So we've turned the lights on in the other room. And we've got all the other lights and fixtures and switches on that could possibly be spiking this. And this is absolutely static. And bear in mind, last night this wasn't just going up constantly, this was going up on command. And now we'll give it a minute, see if anything happens, but nothing is happening. All of the lights that could possibly cause this to spike are on in there. Move around in there. Sit on the bed. Sit on the bed. See, obviously if you tap. Well, no, nothing. Right, you can stop. See, it's just not going off. Which is absolutely bizarre. We were trying to recreate some things that could have been happening in here. We've turned the lights on, we've turned the fixtures on, we've simulated what the people in here were doing that we could hear last night.
I don't think they were bouncing on the bed the way
No,
I
they
was.
weren't bouncing on the bed. They
Yeah.
were, but do you know what I mean? They were in the room,
Yeah.
moving about a little bit.
I walked around, I stood here, I walked all the way over there.
Yeah.
I bounced on the floor a little bit here. I got on the bed. I was literally like this on the bed.
Yeah.
To make sure.
I knocked on the wall next to it as well and it didn't spike. So
But we didn't hear any knocks either.
No,
you know
but
what I mean?
if it's movement that's triggering it, because if you bang it.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
static.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you bang it, it could. I don't know.
So did it go to red at all and stay at red?
Not once.
So we cannot debunk how that EMF was reacting last night.
No.
At all. There's nothing in here to show us why it was doing that.
No.
There's nothing in here that indicates at all why it was doing that.
And why we were getting such clear responses from the spirit box as well.
And that brings this investigation to an end. For the most part, it was fairly quiet, with standout unexplained moments during the group investigation and in room 3. When investigating the paranormal, we enter with an open yet skeptical mind, with the motto, expect nothing but hope for everything. So let us know what you think about what we experienced on this occasion. But until next time, we'll see you on the other side.